Hello from Rum River Art Center. We are in the clay studio. It's Give to the Max Day today. Woohoo! I'm here with our ceramics director, Chris, who has a crazy exciting announcement that he's going to make too. I'm going to hand it over.
I've had too much coffee today, so I have a really awesome idea. I'm going to donate my time for a 2-hour one-time wheel workshop for one person and up to 9 friends or family. So it's a 10-person event for 2 hours to work on the pottery wheel. I'm going to donate my instructor hours times, and we're thinking if you donate between 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. on this Thursday, Give to the Max Day, every $5 increment will put you in for a raffle to win this experience. And if you don't want to take your chances with the raffle, you can just donate $500 and I will do a workshop for you and 9 of your closest friends. So donate, donate, donate. And I'm going to just demonstrate how to make a piece on the pottery wheel during my time here for Give to the Max. So thanks for watching.
Ooh, that is amazing.
So this is an electric pottery wheel. There's a pedal that I'm controlling with my foot, and it increases the speed or slows down the speed of the wheel. And then this is probably 3 pounds of clay. So it's a pretty big chunk of clay. If you're doing a one-time workshop, you'll have a smaller piece of clay to try and have some fun on the pottery wheel. But for the sake of a demo, we might as well make it pretty big. So the first step is getting this stuck to the pottery wheel. And if I were to start changing the shape of the clay and everything like this, I'd have a really hard time doing that. There's a lot of friction involved. So I am gonna use some water on the clay and then also get my hands wet. And the first step is centering the piece of clay. So right now it's really wobbly and spinning. And what I'm gonna try to do is get it more even and in the middle of the wheel and have it look like it's not even moving or spinning at all. So this is called centering the clay. This is just extra slip. It's clay that's got some water in it, and we can use that later on in the process. So the tricky thing is not to have this come off the wheel. So I'm still pushing down, but I'm also pushing in. So the clay goes up. And it's really tricky. They make the hardest step and the most important step the first one. So it's important to get this just right. So Rum River, every year we reach around 14,000 people in our programming, whether that's classes, workshops, demonstrations, openings, all that kind of stuff. So a donation today will help us continue to reach those 14,000 people, maybe even more, or it would allow us to do different classes. We're always looking for instructors and classes that people might be interested in. So a donation helps with all of that. In addition, we always, just like everybody has your monthly bills and all that stuff, we have our operating costs that we have to be able to pay every month. So a donation can help with all of that.
Just to pipe in, right now all donations are doubled. We have a super generous match fund at, I'm trying to think, I think it's at $16,000 right now worth of match funds. So it'd be amazing to utilize all of that.
So if you donate for the next 2 hours, not only will your donation be matched, but then you'll be put in a drawing for that 2-hour clay class for up to 10 people. So it's a pretty good deal.
How fun would that be?
I know. That's, I love having that experience here as far as the one-time workshops, just to get people interested, and then to have somebody decide to take like a weekly class for like 8 weeks is really awesome. The fact that they like had a really positive experience at a one-time workshop here. Enjoyed it so much. You get up to 2 projects that get fired with that workshop experience, and then, or they get finished, so they get a clear glaze on them and fired, and then you come pick them up. But to have somebody have a really good experience for like 2 hours and then say, hey, I want to come back and spend some more time in a class, it's pretty exciting to see people jump to that and decide they want to continue practicing and seeing what the studio can really offer. So I just went through a lot of that without explaining it, but that's fine. So this is turning into a cylinder. So I centered the piece, I opened it up, and now I'm stretching these walls up. It's called pulling the walls. And I'm just trying to make a nice and even piece of pottery. If I want it to be taller, I can kind of push it in a little bit more to the middle and then do an additional pull. But once I feel like this piece is stretched out and nice and even from the top to the bottom, I can then do some shaping. So this would be just a really simple cylinder. It could be like a vase. You could turn it into a pitcher. There's a lot of different things. So I'm going to start shaping this now. Pushing the clay out a little bit, making it wider, and then not pushing in as much, or pushing out as much. Now I'm pushing in. You can see I brought some shape and some volume to the bottom of that, and I think I can do better, so I'm going to try one more. Always start at the bottom. Push that out. Push that in. If a vase is too wide at the top, the flowers just kind of go everywhere. So it's important to have that the top of the pot go in a little bit. Kind of keeps everything together. Okay. This is all slip. I'm just cleaning this up. This is a rib tool. It also helps with cleaning that surface up a little bit.
It was fun. Madison was doing a demo earlier, but with smaller pieces, so it's really fun to see how different each potter is.
Yeah, definitely.
How long have you been involved in ceramics?
I graduated from undergrad in 2006, so that would be 18 years, but I actually took my first pottery class after doing like a clay project in elementary school. I was in like 5th grade, and I went to a similar arts organization, nonprofit arts organization, and started doing clay there. So a lot of my roots I owe to experiences similar to what Rum River offers. So it was just a weekly class just to get more clay in my hands, and I didn't stop. I was able to continue taking classes, and then I had a really amazing high school art experience with 2 really talented instructors and teachers who I'm still in contact with today. So yeah, so I started off, if you count that, it's over 25 years. So kind of fun. Yeah. But I kind of feel I've been at Rum River for 2 years, almost 2 years, and I teach here, and I'm also the clay studio director. But a lot of the reason why I prefer being involved with nonprofits is because that's how I started, and I want to hopefully give some memorable, positive experiences to people when I'm teaching or helping get their projects through the firing process. So it's something that's pretty near and dear to my heart. So
amazing.
Yeah.
The program here seems to just be exploding, and well, not literally, thankfully.
Ah,
but,
thank God, yes. Thank goodness.
But it seems like whenever we offer ceramics, it fills right away. Do you see that constant growth, or?
Yeah, it's a fun mix of people that have continued to take classes over and over again and build their skills. And then the new people who either took a one-time workshop or are just trying clay again, just heard about us. And so it is pretty exciting. We have a really strong program, and I feel like we have a really welcoming community as well, in the sense that, like, you know, if people are in here working on their own stuff outside of class, they can ask for help, and like they'll be supported and all that. And we're just trying to continue to, well, I feel like we've grown the program, and now it's just a matter of finding more space for what gets involved with the clay studio. So it's a really good thing that if that's the only thing that we're really problem solving, that's a pretty amazing thing, you know?
Absolutely.
Where it's like people are really appreciating our teachers who are really talented and just awesome, and then we're providing a good experience finishing the pots and all that, and just continuing to let people have an opportunity to just experience clay, you know? Whether that's just trying a new skill or building skills, or just coming in here to kind of get away and just hang out for 2 hours, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like we offer a lot of that. So,
yeah. I love popping in over here. It seems like everyone's working so hard and therapeutic, and yet I always hear laughter. I love your laugh.
Yeah.
You have the best laughs, and it always comes to the other room where I am. It's great.
That's awesome. It's funny because towards the end of the 8-week session, I have an advanced class on Tuesday mornings, and they are really quiet by the end of it because they're working on finishing their projects, and it's like I almost don't want to interrupt it, you know? So hey, look at that. So this is a piece that I just threw. The next steps are to have it dry a little bit, and then I'd finish the bottom and all that, but it's so wet right now I can't do anything else to it. So I'm gonna just set it kind of away from the pottery wheel, and we'll be able to work on it in a couple hours or tomorrow or something like that. So, woo!
Amazing.
Should we, in case we have people who just joined us, donate for the next 2 hours from 3 o'clock to 5 p.m. On Give to the Max Day, which is Thursday the 21st. And you'll be entered in to get a free one-time workshop with 9 of your closest friends. Every $5 puts an entry into that raffle. And if you want to just skip the raffle and have me teach a one-time workshop for 10 people, you can just donate $500 between 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock today, and I'll teach a workshop with you and 10 of your closest friends and family. So.
Wow, thank you, Chris. What a fun demo, and that is an amazing offer. I would, so many people would love to have that.
Yeah,
so fun. Can't wait to see who gets that. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you later. Thank you.
Woo!
Bye.